At the AFCON, Nigeria had the best defense. In fact, that defense was so tight, like a virgin. And after some months, anyone can just penetrate, like everyone plays shot, then it's a goal. Against Nigeria, this same Nigeria that had a virgin tight defense at the AFCON, now any team plays anything, then it penetrates straight, it goes to score. I mean, it makes no sense sometimes. And I think the first mistake was letting Pesero go because he knew how to defend very well. And you see, sometimes playing qualifiers like that, you need to know how to defend. You need to concede less and score more. And Nigeria had a lot of forward and offensive power to make it happen. But then at defense, they were so loose. This was not the virgin type of defense we were seeing at AFCON. So it's very important that NFF also takes some sort of blame. So guys, Nigeria football is becoming more like a Nollywood movie. So much drama here and there. And guess what? Finidi George has resigned from his post as the head coach of the Super Eagles. He did not just leave, he decided to say his peace of mind, saying that Osimhen, he's not going to force him to play the national team. And Osimhen got angry, went on IG Live and also spoke his mind. For those saying that Osimhen shouldn't have responded, come on. If someone slams your character, you need to defend yourself. So Osimhen is right to come out and say he's part of the story. You're watching Sports Corner GH Extra. My name is Adam. I'm a Ghanaian. And I'm going to give an honest review of what is happening, who to blame, and the right way to go. I'm not a football expert. I'm just saying my peace of mind and also my opinion on the matter. So guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And also join in the convo down below. Who is to blame? What is the way forward? And can Nigeria go past this and make sure that they qualify for the World Cup? We are going to talk about all that live here on Sports Corner GH Extra. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it. So Nigeria played 2 games in the World Cup 2026 qualifiers this month. One against South Africa that ended up in a 1-1 draw, and one against Benin where they lost and they played on neutral grounds. I didn't bring my review on that because I felt like, a lot of people know what the problem was. The coach, Finidi George, had a lot of things wrong. And I'm surprised NFF did not even sack him immediately after those 2 games. They decided to demote him. When they were demoting him, we were told that they were bringing a foreign technical expert to help him do his job. But guess what? Finidi George this morning decided to resign. And whilst resigning, he made some profound statements saying his peace of mind. I'm going to read some of the statements. You can see it live here on your screen. I'm going to pick up the statements very, very quickly. This is what Finidi George said. He said that I can't beg Osimhen to play for the Super Eagles. And this is what Finidi George is saying. He says some of the players do not show commitment to the team. And guess what? Victor Osimhen said he's not going to allow anybody slam his character. He went to IG Live to defend himself. He also said the part of the story, what happened. So let's check out that one. I will come back and talk about my review.
Things like this go happen. I am not dumb. You understand? I don't say things like this go stop. I know for sure. You get. Immediately I do the MRI. The next day, the doctor called me. I go in office. And then they talk to me. So I call Finidi. Immediately, I call Finidi. You understand? I called Finidi immediately. He was on the phone. I told one of my guy, make himself do video as the doctor and me, they speak to Finidi. I get the video in which I go post them for my story now when I finish this live. Do you understand? I know they address nothing. I let anyone believe what they won't believe about me. I know they address anything. You understand? I know they address anything. Everybody knows say if I play whether na club side, whether na for Nigeria, I dey play my heart out. I don't care what anybody go talk. I do what I want to do. I just let everything go. You understand? But I no go allow that disrespect for anybody because I dey respect person before I disrespect the person. I no go allow that nonsense. I no go allow that rubbish. Come put stain on my name. I know they allow that nonsense. I think I don't keep quiet enough. A lot of you all they bring stupid agenda. Osimhen this, Osimhen that. When I don't want to let my name rest on her mouth. Now they talk nonsense. I don't care if that thing, if you need to talk, now false or now whatever. I go post that video for my story, and I go post the picture also, and the screenshot When I screenshot, when I follow Finidi, they talk. Because all of that the police say, person will just keep quiet because the person they play ball. Ogun kill anybody. Any kure, aje, wallahi talai. Any of una where they believe all those nonsense. Any kure, wallahi. Tala lebani ko dafni, alaron yein. Any kure, wallahi talai. Any kure say. You don't understand? Anybody like me that they talk nonsense. I don't lose respect we are there for that man. I don't lose him now. I swear to God, I don't lose him now because why? I call him. I tell him this thing. Even when what I tell him, I tell him make him allow me. Make I come camp. I can't deal with the boys. Now what thing I tell him with that? All these things I get them for video. I get everything for video. All these things I get them for video. I tell him say make you allow me come camp. Make I come follow the boys them talk. Make I come follow them day. You get. I spoke to some of my teammates also. You understand? I tell them, what did he tell me? Oh no, you have to be with the family. Oh this, oh that. I say no problem. What thing I go do? I go live my life, they go.
So guys, the facts are in front of you. You have heard from Victor Osimhen. You have also heard from Finidi George and what he had to say about some players, especially Victor Osimhen, and also the NFF stance on this whole issue. Let me know what you think about it and what should be done going forward. Now, this is where my review comes from, and this is based on my opinion. So whether I'm right or wrong, you let me know down below in the comment section. When Nigeria went to the AFCON under Pesero, the first game Nigeria did not see it up. They didn't really play well. And then Pesero had a hold on that team. In fact, Nigeria played in such a manner that it took them from group stages to the finals of the AFCON. And they had a style of play. They had an identity. Whatever happened between Pesero and NFF for him to leave his post, NFF is supposed to be blamed for that because no matter what, you need to compromise. If it's a financial issue, you need to compromise. You can just negotiate. Now, Pesero leaves the post as Nigeria Super Eagles head coach, and the NFF decided to appoint a coach in transition, a coach without resume, a coach without a good CV, a coach who has not achieved anything. Now, if you are bringing in Finidi George to a team that is rebuilding, that's fine. But this is a Nigeria Super Eagles team that went to the finals of the AFCON. These players are in winning mode. You do not bring a coach that has no aura, that has no technical ability to a team in a winning mood. Because, you see, it's not only about being a coach. It's also about managing personalities and egos. And when you appoint an inexperienced coach to the Super Eagles team, you need to equip him with a very experienced technical team. See, every coach has a technical team that help them do whatever they do. If you take a look at Pep, if you take a look at Arteta, if you take a look at Ancelotti, they all have technical teams. So when they're on the touchline, you see someone talking to them, or probably when they wait, sit down, they sit down and talk to the technical team. What should we do next? But then Finidi George has no better technical team. This is an inexperienced coach with an inexperienced technical team. When NFF saw that things were going bad, instead of sacking Finidi George right there, they decided to demote him and bring in what? A foreign technical expert. If you knew you had the money for that foreign technical expert, why didn't you bring him in the first place? So if you want to blame anyone, first blame NFF for poor decision making. Poor decision making. Look, Nigeria are in this shambles, or they are in this circus because NFF did not make the right decision after letting Pesero go. With Pesero, Nigeria had the best defense. How come a team with the best defense all of a sudden over some months become like the team with the worst defense? It's not even possible. It makes no sense. At AFCON, Nigeria had the best defense. But now, if you are talking about a team with one of the weakest defense, it's Ghana and Nigeria. Because every single game they played after the AFCON, they have considered at least a goal. Which in my own opinion is like, wow, Pesero had things ongoing for Nigeria. You shouldn't just change the coach like that. If Pesero was performing poorly, yes, but then from what I hear, it was a financial issue, so he should have compromised or negotiated with the coach. As simple as that. Now that you are in a compromising position, a position where if you don't take that, you don't make it to the World Cup, you are willing to, let the bag out and go in for a foreign expert. Where was that idea in the first place? So the first person to blame or the first institution to blame is the NFF. Poor decision making. They have placed Nigeria in a peculiar position where they are currently. Secondly, Finidi George. Let's talk about him for a bit. If you are going to resign, just resign and leave. You don't need to say anything. I have never seen a very good coach put their own players under the bus. I don't care what the player has done to you. You are in that team as a coach, as a manager, and also as a gaffer. That is why when you go to other European countries, they have different names they call their coaches. Some call them gaffers, some call them managers. If you're a gaffer, that means you're a boss. If you're a manager, that means you are managing both personalities and egos in a team. And then when you decided to resign, you decided to throw one of your own players under the bus. That's what. You can't force them to play. In the first place, you are trying to tell the whole of Nigeria that the job was bigger than you. And you are trying to tell other potential suitors who would even take you for another job that, see, you can't do the job. Because you are behaving like a sore loser. Only a loser blames his failures on other people. You don't do that. You don't do that. Finidi George, this was a wrong thing to do. And currently, instead of looking for a solution, everybody's talking about the statements that you said. Are you saying it because you want the good of Nigeria, or you are saying it because you don't want people thinking that you did a bad job? Because as for that one, nobody can but rewrite it. You did a very bad job. From your selection to your style of play, identity, everything was so bad. Now you have resigned, you have decided to throw another player under the bus. That what? He didn't want to play. This player is injured for Christ's sake. So Finidi George, I'm sorry. One, you are not a good coach. Two, you have already shown the world that, see, you were a failure at your job, because once you failed, you decided to throw another person under the bus. You are making excuses for yourself. And that is not the right way to go. So if there's another person to blame aside from the NFF, you need to blame Finidi George. And for those saying that Osimhen shouldn't have responded, I mean, come on, what are you trying to say? If I come out and tell you have done something, meanwhile you have not done what I'm saying you did, want to defend yourself. Yeah, you'll be angry and defend yourself. And that is what Osimhen did. Put being a professional aside, these are human beings. I always say these players are no robots. Players have emotions. Players go through a lot. So if a player is there and he feels like, no, someone is slamming my character, someone is saying something I did not do, why not come out and defend myself? So I don't get the whole, everybody saying, Victor Osimhen shouldn't have responded. What are you trying to say? He shouldn't have responded. How will you be happy if someone is slamming your character, someone is slamming your image, your name, saying that you are this, you are that? Meanwhile, you have not done any of those. Won't you come out and defend yourself? So for Victor Osimhen defending himself, I have nothing wrong with it. He's a human being. He's supposed to defend himself. No one is going to defend Victor Osimhen apart from him himself. So going live is the best way. He did it the way it's supposed to be done. As simple as that. But guys, this is my honest truth. NFF and also Finidi George are the problem currently. The way forward is to bring in an expert. The way forward is to let the players know that they still have a chance of qualifying to the World Cup. These players need to play for the badge. These players need to be committed and play for the coach who is going to come in. As simple as that. There is nothing else when playing for a national team. Commitment. As simple as that. That is the only way forward. My name is Adam. I'll see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.